Today's question has to do with what type of assets should I put into my Revocable Living Trust. So the answer is most of your assets can go into your Revocable Living Trust, and they should, if you would like to avoid probate on your estate, which is one of the major benefits of a Revocable Living Trust. So common types of assets we use a Revocable Living Trust. Number one is real estate. Real estate is the primary asset that if you don't have a trust, it's going to need to go through a probate at your death. Real estate bank accounts, checking and saving accounts can be retitled into the name of your trust. The third category is personal property. This is all the items in your house, for instance your guns, jewelry, collector's items. Anything without a title but has value can be retitled. Ask your attorney about how to do this. You can execute an assignment to the trust. The third category would be securities, stocks, bonds that you have certificates for, or possibly brokerage accounts you could retitle into the Revocable Living Trust. Talk with your attorney and financial advisor about the best way to do this. The one category you don't want to put into your trust would be qualified retirement accounts in most instances. These are IRAs, 401ks, and other 403bs, employer-provided retirement accounts. There can be tax consequences, negative tax consequences to putting them in during your life. Instead, you might want to name your trust as the secondary beneficiary. Again, talk with your financial and advisor and attorney about the tax consequences for your specific situation. But in general, most other types of assets can and should be put into your trust. Depending on your state, you may or may not want to put your vehicle into your trust. Sometimes putting a vehicle in is more hassle than it's worth. Other times, if you have a very expensive vehicle or perhaps a collector item, it's worth retitling that vehicle into the trust. In Wisconsin, there is a simplified procedure for transferring a vehicle after someone's death, so talk with your attorney about whether it makes sense to put your vehicle in or not. So those are the major asset categories to think about putting into your trust. In general, almost everything can go inside of your trust, and the reason for that is to avoid probate and also so that your trustee could manage the assets in the event of your incapacity. But just to review, the big categories are real estate, financial accounts, personal property. You want to retitle into the name of your Revocable Living Trust. Great question, and thanks for asking.